let's also take a look at what's going on here in Palm Bay. I think the first thing I want to do is I just want to check what's the tram system's doing here. Do we still have adequate coverage for everything? Yeah, we're starting to lose some area here. Right there. But more importantly, what's the road vehicles doing? So here we have road vehicle number 3. Yeah, its running costs exceed its profits, it looks. Well, maybe not. Well, we just ticked over there and it made profit, so that's fine. What about road vehicle 8? Yeah, it's not making profit right now. And I think I know why. If we pull up the goods here and stuff, this is not really road vehicle 8's fault. This is a kind of supply-demand issue here. Specifically, we're just not supplying the machines at the moment. Machine production is just pretty low, I think. So we gotta boost our machines production here. Meanwhile, though, what's going on with the goods? There you are, road vehicle 10. Made profit. We shall see. I mean, it's kind of hard to judge based off of that, because we were waiting for it to actually start, you know, properly producing goods. Speaking of that, let's get out of that for a moment. What's going on here at the goods factory? Yeah, it's looking, and let's just verify this here. How many machines are waiting here? Okay, 99 machines for, there, that's good. Can we... Who else needs machines? Glendale wants machines. Before we do anything with that, what's going on here? Steel. Okay, well, it looks like our steel's balanced at the moment. Let's see here. That was a load of coal that was just dropped off? Well, I don't think that was sufficient. We're gonna have to, figure out a way of increasing, coal deliveries here. Because, let's specifically look at the lines here for this. Alright, Lexington Iron Ore Mine. That's what we want to focus on here. So its rate is 161. The coal is 178. Interesting. So why do we have a surplus of iron? Okay, so I'm just doing a little bit of line monitoring here, and it looks like for the most part, most things are doing quite well financially. Yeah, let's see here. Okay, so the Reno forest line, I'm not sure why it's not as profitable as it was. We're gonna have to keep an eye on that, but interestingly, the Glendale oil line is, of course, the most profitable, but what's interesting is the next most profitable is the Lexington Iron, mostly because it's got 2 trains running on that. And of course we got, well, see, that's just it. This one here, if you look, when it gets profit, it's quite huge profit. but it just takes the train a ridiculous amount of time to reach its destination. So this one can be a little bit misleading, the Plastics to Bombay Goods Factory. Okay, so from what I'm seeing here, we're doing well with shipping of tools, but we could be doing better with the shipment of fuel. And part of that is, well, we've got, you know, businesses just, you know, we got fuel just sitting there. They want food, interestingly. Okay, I'm actually going to extend this road here just because this has been driving me nuts. So we're going to just extend these two roads here. Oh, so much better. That was driving me nuts. Although, oh yeah, so we've got the new roads here coming in. Interesting. Okay, and they're upgrading some of the roads. I was just about to start upgrading myself, but if they're willing to upgrade some of these roads for me, that makes life easier. Okay, so something interesting is starting to happen here at the quarry. We have now reached the point where we have more stone waiting here at the quarry than the train's carrying, which hasn't really affected the construction materials itself too much. We just took up a train load of 60 for Glendale, so that's nice to see. Well, I have talked about it and talked about it and talked about it and talked about it, and I think it's time that I take it to Funky Town. No, we got to deal something with here with the steel mill. This has to be dealt with. Quite simply, we're just not generating enough steel. Part of it is a balance issue, but I don't think that's actually the full story because... Actually, let's go pull this up. Let's specifically look at the steel mill here regarding sort by cargo here. That'll make it a little bit easier to identify. Or maybe I should sort by name. That would actually make more sense. If you look here, all right, so rate of 178. Where's the coal at? Okay, and if we look at the coal, 206. So theoretically, you know, it's pretty close, but we're shipping more coal than we are steel. But as you can see, iron, I mean, but we still have a surplus of iron from when the coal was it's less than the iron, and we just over time built up a huge supply of iron. So in this case, I think the best thing to do is just add more trains. Unfortunately, I do not have, you know, I could have swore I put one in here, and I've done it multiple times now, but we gotta get a new depot in there. So the question is, how do we want to do it? And I think the way I'm gonna want to do this, we're just gonna come right off this switch here somewhere. And hold up. We're gonna say no for now. We're just gonna build a little bit more. All right, we'll build there. Yeah, we can't do that right away. What we're gonna have to do is we're gonna have to take the building, spin it around. Sure. I mean, I don't see any reason to not keep it at the settings it is. But yeah, we've already got the high-speed rail starting to show up here. Okay, I think I didn't quite click it right. There we go. So we've actually got a signal in the way. We'll deal with that. And I clicked too close again. That looks good. So we'll select that. We'll do our crossover. And we're going to need to put some signals in here again. We're going to want a one-way signal here. Honestly, that's probably fine in there. We are going to need to... this is kind of a long section, but I think it will be fine. We're going to need a regular, a non-one-way over here and over here. As you can see, we've apparently reached some form of electric signals in 1925, which, yeah, I'm not exactly sure on the history of when as we got electric signals. I mean, I know we were past the ball by a long time. Well, actually, technically, I think it was still used up until a certain point, but that's beside the point. As I'm not the expert on railroad history on that, but yeah, if you know, you can put it down in the comments there and share with everyone. I can't recall it off the top of my head when the first electric signal was put in for railroad. Anyways, let's just duplicate these trains here. And when I say duplicate, I mean we're just going to double it. So probably the best way. Let's do it this way. I was trying to think, how did I want to access? So while we wait for the steel production to get to a better spot there, I think we can start looking at restoring the shipment of fuel to Palm Bay and also to Lexington. It would be nice to get that going to Lexington. So for that, we'll just get another mogul here. We just keep buying moguls. Good train, good train. Well, good engine. It's good engine, I should say. I'm really not sure how many to do. Actually, we should estimate how much fuel does Palm Bay really even want? Because if they don't want a lot, we could just drop off what they need and ship the rest elsewhere. Let's take a look here. There's what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 for fuel. That's not a lot. That's not a lot at all. Meanwhile, if we go over to Lexington here, they have a huge demand for fuel. So rather than create our Palm Bay fuel line, let's actually focus on getting the fuel to Lexington instead. That feels like a better use of resources. Okay, so we're going to select here. Alright, let's actually click the little icon there. That's a little bit more useful. And we're going to select here. We're going to change the color to, I think we're using that very bright red. Yeah, it looks about right. And this is, of course, going to be fuel to Lexington. Okay, so we are starting to see Grand Prairie start to recover from our necessary renovation of the roads there and stuff. It's starting to slowly come back. We're doing 51 out of 58. The only food we're not really supplying is up here. In fact, actually, you know what? There's no reason we don't supply food here. I was thinking about it. We could just throw in an additional stop on the route there. Would be the inner side here, right? Yeah. So let's add another stop to the existing line. So where's the vehicle? So we want to hit this. Manage line, and we're going to add a station right after Grand Prairie there. So now it's going to go this way. I guess we're going to have to rename this. We'll just call this Grand Prairie Transfer Line 1. That sounds like a good one. Oh, what's this? We are producing plenty of steel now. Look at all that steel that's being... Well, the train still left without a full load. But maybe it will be profitable. Probably not. It's not transporting enough. That's another thing to look into, but I'm less concerned about the profitability of that, and I'm more so concerned about we need to be delivering more machines here. Oh, why are you held up? Seriously, why are you held up? You shouldn't be held up. Oh, this is interesting here. We gotta look at this right away. You're wanting to use that platform there, which is like... You can use one or two. I don't care. Use one or two. And same for you. We're going to tell you, use one or two. Oh yeah, Reno Machines Factory, yeah. Oh, this one. There we go. Well, that should help with that at least. Yes, look at that. We have a fully loaded steel train heading to the Reno Machines Factory. Oh yes, looks like we have done very well here. Well, we still are trying to balance things out here with this, but, you know, fine-tuning ahead of us here. Okay, so the Glendale to Palm Bay line, we are not adequately servicing it here. We've got a lot of passengers waiting for it. So I think the best thing to do is to add another car here. So yeah, we'll bring the capacity to 60 for now. I should check the rate here, but let's just do that for the immediate situation. Why is our tool supply so low? Alright, you're kind of under right now. Yeah, we're gonna have to add, oh boy. See, the question is, do you add another, do you add more box cars, or do you add, do you create another train? And it all comes down to what is going on with the rate, rates and stuff, specifically the frequency and stuff. Do you need to supply, can you get by with supplying a bunch in long intervals, or can you, supply a small amount frequently? And good grief, two things. One, we've got 200 people trying to get the heck out of Glendale and getting over to Palm Bay. That's the first thing. The second thing is that these people could use some shade, I think. So let's add some platform roofs here.